It looks like a boss call was made between Top Dog and Wack 100 over this whole entire Adin Ross situation revolving around Doechii. Everybody knows in a previous live, Adin Ross was talking to Wack 100 about getting protection from Glasses Malone. Wack 100 told him that he will talk to Glasses and see what he could do, not being aware of the situation entirely, not knowing that Adin Ross was going at Doechii. Apparently, this is what he's saying in the clip. We know what Adin Ross has said. He's made a whole diss track. Doechii said all of this, right? But after being disrespectful to Doechii, it looks like Adin Ross has finally gotten the attention of the higher-ups over there at TDE, because now it looks like Anthony Tiffith, also known as Top Dog, decided to say something and reach out to Wack 100 so he could tell Adin Ross to chill out. And wow, you will be surprised at what you hear on this clip, bro, because it looks like Wack 100 told Adin Ross to chill out, bro. Stop what you're doing. I'm getting calls from people, bro, and they're saying that it's not okay what you're doing. And remember, this is the same person that Adin Ross had went to try to fix the situation with Glasses Malone. Wack 100 is another reason why Adin Ross feels like he could talk the way that he can. But it looks like Wack 100 is not going to save him here, because Wack 100 has a relationship with Top Dog, and he's not going to let Adin Ross ruin the connections that he has with people that he shares a community with. They're all connected to the West Coast. And Wack 100 is saying straight up, all that dissing that you be doing, you need to chill out with that. You need to cool off with that now, because Top Dog is on my line and he's telling me that you're doing too much. And I don't care how cool you think we are. When it comes to me and Top Dog, we rep the same thing, if you know what I'm talking about, allegedly. But this is what Wack 100 said about Adin Ross after Top Dog had decided to give him a call.
I'm like, oh, Trap clout chasing. Later on, when I went to listen to it, Trap didn't really say that at all. And G Malone, right? So I didn't know what was going on. I had no idea.
Because remember, Adin Ross was the person that called Wack 100 to confront Glasses Malone. He was telling him, I need help. Can you tell him to chill? Again, this is his muscle, bro. And he thinks he could do whatever he wants because he could call Wack 100. Turns out it's not going to work out this way. Not this time around.
I'm like, all right, I'll call G Malone. That's family. See what's going on. I get off the line. I don't know all this shit's going on with Doechii and the rapper and all this stuff, right? And I wasn't taking it serious, because when it's serious, the powers that be that's tied to certain people will call me.
And I don't believe Wack 100 when he says that he didn't know what's going on. I do believe he had some type of knowledge about Doechii. However, what he says right here next, when he says that the only time that I will react is when the higher ups reach out to me and tell me to get involved. So I'm not going to move on certain things unless I get calls from certain people. In this case, it would be TDE. It would be Top Dog telling Wack 100 to tell Adin Ross to stand down, tell him to chill with all that ish, tell him to cut the ish out, bro.
And sure enough, about 10:30 that night, I got the call. The 5-line called me. Tamu, what? You know, dude? Yeah, I know him. I said, so that's serious? Because I don't be knowing if shit. Adam, I don't be knowing motherfuckers just trolling the troll. If anybody taking it serious. So I had to hit A like, hey, let's tone it down. I know you feel the way you feel. You got yours off. Let's kind of leave it alone.
You think Doechii knows who?
Now, right here, he tells them, tone it down. Yo, stop all the dissing. Stop all this stuff, because we got Top on the phone. And he's telling us to cool it. You're doing too much. You're making the place hot. Now you're getting Wack 100 in a situation that he don't want to be in, because now he's getting involved with some whole other political thing going on here. Some whole other street politics that are going on here. Some whole other industry politics going on. All of these guys share the same community. All of them are from the West Coast. You don't want to shit where you eat. You don't want to cause any trouble with connections of people you already are cool with. If Wack 100 and Top Dog have an established relationship, and plus they come from the same thing, if you know what I mean, bro, they both rocking red, we'll keep it alleged. But you don't think that they're going to talk to each other? You don't think that they're going to have a conversation with one another about what's going on? You don't think that Top Dog could just call Wack 100, get him on the phone and be like, yo, tell him to cool it, bro. Tell him to cool it now.
You got yours off. Let's kind of leave it alone.
You think Doechii knows who Glasses Malone is?
Yeah, definitely. G Malone know he's close with everybody at TD.
But
I personally don't know Doechii.
Yeah.
But I know Top Dog. So at that, but I don't need to know Doechii personally. You know what I mean? Because if I call on Top of something, and if it's in his reach to correct it or do something, he's definitely gonna do it. So.
And I don't know why it's so hard for others to understand that sometimes you just don't have to know the person directly to stand up for them. If they're involved with something or someone that I am close to, that makes them family altogether. That makes them connected to the person that I'm with. So if I'm riding with Top Dog, then best believe that I'm riding with Doechii. The same thing goes for Glasses Malone. It doesn't matter if I know them on a personal level. It doesn't matter if I never talk to them. If they're cool with somebody that I know, that makes them solid. That's a mutual respect. That's a mutual friend. And we're not going to let somebody walk all over us, walk all over them, because eventually they'll do the same to us. It's about moving together, moving in power. I don't think people understand that shit.
You know, he usually don't say too much about too much, right? So when I get certain calls, I know it's serious, right? So, you know, when we're dealing with women these days, I know that, bro, we can say and do some things at times that they can't handle, right? Straight up, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like we can
The bar for doing too much when it comes to women is way different.
And this is where the whole situation lies, right? You're disrespecting women. You're not only disrespecting a black woman, you're just disrespecting women in general. You're coming out here making records, disrespecting a specific woman. And it's so disrespectful beyond levels of compare because you're doing it for no particular reason. Maybe it's because she made you lose some brand deals. Maybe it's because there was some things that she said about you. But why would you let someone say something so disrespectful to a woman ever in your life? We know 100% when we go out there in the real world, whether you're going grocery shopping or whether you're going to the store, nobody is blatantly disrespecting a woman in front of everybody because they know that somebody will check that shit the minute that it happens. Somebody will correct that. No one's going to let a woman get hurt, get disrespected right in front of them, especially in public where everybody could just get in front of them or stop it in any type of way. So if we know this isn't okay in the real world, why would we let this keep going on the internet? Why would we let this keep going in general and just not do anything about it? This is the reason why Top Dog had called Wack 100. He wants to let him know, if you talk to him, if you have a relationship with him, make sure you tell him to chill out because we don't want to play any of that shit anymore. We don't want to hear him being that disrespectful anymore. And it's so satisfying to hear that Wack 100, the person that Adin Ross depends on, the person that he depends on for protection, he's out here telling him, you need to chill. You need to stop being disrespectful. You need to tone it down. You need to stop. Because I'm already getting calls from my peoples. I'm already getting calls from the higher ups. I got Top on the phone. And he's telling me to tell you to chill out, bro. If Adin Ross could talk this way because of people like Wack 100, and if he doesn't have Wack 100 in his corner, I guarantee you in the near future, all of this disrespect from Adin Ross will in fact tone down. I think it will cool down. Because if you got the guy that's supposed to protect you telling you to do so, then you better listen, bro. I don't think you're going to be able to find somebody else to protect you like Wack 100. I think it's really hard to find anybody else at this time that will tolerate you and that will be respected enough for the other people to listen to them. But I'm glad that Top Dog finally stepped in. I'm glad that Wack 100 had to tell Adin Ross to chill out. I'm willing to put my money on the fact that Adin Ross isn't going to be as loud and disrespectful as he is now about Doechii, knowing that he's going to cause all type of problems that shouldn't be in his way, that shouldn't be even existing in the first place. But you just have to go and be so disrespectful that you got to get the attention of people like Top Dog to step in, because all of this disrespecting women stuff is absurd, bro. Like none of this should be even happening in the first place. I can't believe in the year of 2026, we have a record like Bacon. We have a record like this, just blatantly disrespecting women and a whole bunch of other disrespectful things that they're hinting towards. All of these other vocal or out loud things that they're doing that is very immature just needs to stop. We don't need this in 2026, bro. Let's just be honest here. I really want to say that I still think that Doechii got all of these guys out of their body, got Adin Ross so upset for no reason. But how do y'all feel about this? How do you feel about Top Dog reaching out to Wack 100? How do you feel about Wack 100 defending Adin Ross for this long till it has to get to this point? Again, remember, he said that I would not interfere with this situation unless somebody had called me. And I think that's the problem too, right? I don't think nobody has to call you. I don't think Top Dog has to call you to get this stuff straightened out. If he was disrespecting a woman like that, you should have spoke up. I don't believe Wack 100 when he says that he didn't know what was going on between Doechii and Adin Ross. This has been going on for a whole year, and you met him at his home. How can you not know the things that he's involved in? But again, I guess sometimes you just have to make a call to fix certain situations. But we'll see how this goes moving forward. I just wish Wack 100 would have reacted on his own and not had to had somebody like reach out to him. But then again, at least it happened, and I'm glad that it happened. And maybe we'll see if Adin Ross actually chills out. But y'all could tell me how you feel about this whole scenario also, and get back to me in the comments, man. I appreciate everybody that's supporting the channel, everybody that's rocking with the channel. Make sure y'all like the video, hype the video, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video, man. Peace. Keep it a legend.